I wanted to give a quick tutorial on how to access both Title 22 and Title 5. You'll be doing this for assignment 1, and it's just important for anyone who's working in childcare, whether as an administrator or even as a teacher, to be aware of these regulations. Again, read your lecture materials so that you can understand the difference between a Title 5 and a Title 22 program. I'm limited to 5 minutes for these quick tutorials, so I'm going to try and cover as much as I can about accessing and locating the information in Title 22. This is the California Department of Education website. It's located in the lecture on how to access these documents, but this is what the page will look like when you arrive at it. And what you'll need to do is these are two links, one that takes you to Title 5, one that takes you to Title 22. So I'm going to click on Title 22. It takes me to the California Department of Social Services website. And right here is the Title 22 regulations. And they are located in various articles. This entire document is so important for you to have access to and be available to get to it. I suggest printing it out if you are responsible for a program. If you're not responsible for a program right now, just know that it's in here. Also, if, for example, your director is asking you to do something and says it's based on regulations, you can have her show it to you, or you can look it up so you'll know what those regulations are. Remember that Title 5 follows Title 22 regulations in basically everything except for ratios and qualifications of staff. So let's start here in the first article. And the important thing about this part of the regulations is it's going to list the table of contents so you know where to find everything in the remaining articles. Each article has a specific content. So Article 1 is the general requirements and definitions. Article 2 tells you how to get a license and who needs a license. Article 3, how to apply, what's required if you want to start a new program. Article 4, how they enforce these licensing procedures. Article 5, what happens if you lose your license or have a complaint. Article 6 is the one we're going to be using mostly in this class. So if you notice here, Article 6 is where you're going to find the qualifications and the ratios. The next most important one for your assignment will also be the physical environment, Article 7. And you're going to be looking for space requirements for toilets, and those types of things. So important to also know all of these other things that are listed here. How can you discipline children? What's required as far as an illness, isolating children, food if you're serving food, signing in and signing out. Lots of other things that are important and you should know. You want to know how to access these sections. So that's what I'm going to show you now. I'm going to go ahead and leave this document, and we're going to go to Article 6 and show you where you can find those ratios. I'm going to scroll down quite a ways. I should have noted the actual section number, but you can see they are listed numerically. So personnel requirements are section 101 to 16, and you'll find out what those personnel requirements are. Here's where you'll find the qualifications and duties for a Title 22 teacher or teacher's assistant or director. And as you continue to scroll down, I'll show you where to find those ratios. Teacher-child ratios begin at 101.216.3. Lots of legal terms used in these regulations. So again, these are the Title 22 ratios for children, teacher-child ratio. You can find the Title 5 regulations in here, and I have just a couple seconds to show you this before my time is up on this video. But as the Title 22 ones end, they give you the section of Title 5 telling you the ages and the ratios. And you'll notice as you read through all of this, it is different. So my time is up for this video tutorial. If you have any questions, just send me an email or post it on the help desk. I hope this helped.